Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all.
Is going on, guys? I am back with a park battle once again, and this time we have two parks I've been to. Canada's Wonderland, which I just got to visit 2 years ago in 2018, and SeaWorld San Antonio, which I got to visit 5 years ago in 2015, and 1 year before I actually became a coaster enthusiast. Isn't that flippin' crazy, guys? And so, anyways, before we start this park battle, go through the rundown and all that, I just want you to know one thing, and that is Great White is the only credit I have from SeaWorld San Antonio. I did not get to experience any of the other coasters there because we got rained out in the middle of our day, which freaking sucked. But hey, at least I still have one credit from SeaWorld San Antonio. And so, anyways, let's go through the rundown, my dudes. And so, anyways, the rundown for this park battle is the inverted coasters are going to be worth 5 points, the launched coasters are going to be worth 6 points, the wooden coasters are going to be worth 5 points, and the hyper coasters are going to be worth 5 points, and the extra coasters are going to be worth 1 point per coaster, and the kiddie coasters are going to be worth 1 point per coaster, and the thrill rides, well, I've just decided to keep it at 1 point per ride, and the family rides are going to be worth 1 point per ride, too. Yes, that is right, ladies and gentlemen. I, Gabriel Williams, am gonna include the family rides this time. And so, anyways, I have once again included the amount of rides you are allowed to be barefoot on, excluding water rides and kiddie flat rides, at 9 points for this park battle. Because, like, if you've been watching me for a while, or at least since August of 2020, you know that I freaking love earthing on inverted rides now. It is my freaking treat. And so, anyways, the animals are going to be worth 20 points. The water park is going to be worth 6 points. The park appearance is going to be worth 7 points. The night appearance is going to be worth 8 points. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I brought back the night appearance part. And the amount of coasters is going to be worth 5 points. So, wow, now get started. And so, anyways, first we have the inverted coasters, Flight Deck versus Great White. Now, Flight Deck is just like any freaking other Vekoma SLC. It freaking sucks. It's rough and stuff, like how typical Vekoma SLCs are. But Great White is a B&M invert, and now, it may be just a Batman clone, but remember, this is going up against Flight Deck. And so, anyways, it is much smoother than Flight Deck, so it will be earning 5 points for this category. So, anyways, now we have the launched coasters. Now, Backlot Stunt Coaster seems too small of a coaster, and I've ridden it myself, and it is jam-packed, but it feels like a small coaster. However, I have not ridden Wave Breaker yet, so I'm just going to tell you some facts about it. Wave Breaker goes over the freaking water, and it has a longer track length than Backlot Stunt Coaster, so it will be earning 6 points for this category, even though I haven't even ridden it yet. So, anyways, let's move on to the wooden coasters. So we have Mighty Canadian Minebuster versus Texas Stingray. Texas Stingray is by GCI, and it was just built this year and opened earlier this year before the whole pandemic. And people are saying it is great and it has some fun elements, some maritime, all that stuff. Now, I have not ridden Texas Stingray yet. The only time I've been to SeaWorld San Antonio so far is in 2015. But from what I've heard about this coaster, it will earn 5 points for this category, man. So for So for this park battle, the score so far is 0-16. Canada's Wonderland not having a good battle so far. And so, anyways, now we've got the hyper coasters. Now, I have not ridden Steel Eel yet, but it's just like any other Morgan hyper coasters. So, and Morgans are tending to be mediocre. But Behemoth is by B&M, and it has much more fun elements than Steel Eel, and so it will be earning 5 points for this category too. So Canada's Wonderland is finally starting to catch up here. Hallelujah! And so, anyways, now we have the Canada's Wonderland extra coasters. So Canada's Wonderland has coasters that are unlike anything SeaWorld San Antonio has. So they will be earning 9 points for this category, meaning they have 9 extra coasters that are unlike anything SeaWorld San Antonio has. So the score is 14-16 right now. And SeaWorld San Antonio has 1 extra coaster, a water coaster called Journey to Atlantis. So they will be earning 1 point for that coaster. And let's move on to the kiddie coasters now. Canada's Wonderland has 2 kiddie coasters, so they will earn 2 points for this category. However, SeaWorld San Antonio only has 1 kiddie coaster, so they will be earning 1 point for this category. And now the score is 16-18. So anyways, now let's move on to the flat rides. So Canada's Wonderland has some pretty cool flats. They've got Sledgehammer, Cyclone, Lumberjack, Windseeker, Soaring Timbers, Nightmares, I just want this to go away. And Skyhawk and Riptide and Drop Tower Scream Zone and Shockwave, so they will be earning 10 points for those rides. And SeaWorld San Antonio has a cool looking flat, so they will be earning 1 point for that ride. And so anyways, now let's move on to the family rides. Now, Canada's Wonderland will obtain 11 points for this category because they've got Flying Canoes, Kraken Wagon, Speed City Raceway, Timberwolf Falls, Flying Eagles, and Antique Carousel, and Spinovator, and Swing of the Century, and Whitewater Canyon, and Vikings Rage, and Clockwork. So they will be earning 11 points for those, like I just said. And SeaWorld San Antonio has some cool looking family rides. And so anyways, I will be giving SeaWorld San Antonio 2 points for those rides. And so anyways, now let's move on to the amount of rides you are allowed to be barefoot on, excluding the water rides and the kiddie flat rides. So the amount of rides you're allowed to be barefoot on Canada's Wonderland is 14, while the amount of rides you're allowed to be barefoot on at SeaWorld San Antonio is 2. So Canada's Wonderland obviously has more to go working on. So they will be earning 9 points for this category, and right now the score is 46-21. And Canada's Wonderland does not have any animals, but SeaWorld San Antonio does. They have all sorts of sea creatures, and they've got flamingos and the alligators, and I've seen their alligators, so SeaWorld San Antonio will be earning 20 points for this category. So now the score is 46-41. So now let's move on to the water park. Now, I have never been in either of those parks' water parks, but I've seen some pictures of them, and SeaWorld San Antonio's water park, Aquatica, looks pretty small, and so, but Canada's Wonderland's water park looks much bigger and, spread out. So Canada's Wonderland's water park, Splashworks, they will be earning 6 points for this category. Now, let's move on to the park appearance. So, Canada's Wonderland, they have all those icons, like those fountains and that waterfall, and it's coming off of that mountain they have, where Wonder Mountain's Guardian goes completely inside of, Thunder Run goes in and around it, and Vortex goes, around the mountain. So, Canada's Wonderland will be earning 7 points for this category. Now, I like SeaWorld San Antonio's appearance, and their entrance is beautiful, but it just doesn't fit the criteria to earn the points. It just looks like a normal park. And so, anyways, let's move on to the night appearance. So, SeaWorld San Antonio at night is pretty. They've got pretty lights for their rides and their entrances and that and all that. But overall, I think Canada's Wonderland's lighting packages are more colorful, especially for the rides. And I've seen the lighting package on the fountain too, and it was absolutely gorgeous. So they will be earning 8 points for this category. The score is 67 to 41 right now. So, anyways, the amount of coasters is up. So, SeaWorld San Antonio has 6 coasters, while Canada's Wonderland has 17. That is crazy. Now, Canada's Wonderland obviously has more, so they will be earning 5 points for this category. So, the points have been calculated, and winning by 31 points is... Ta-da! Canada's Wonderland. Congratulations. Like, I was so impressed when I went to this park in 2018. I might have already said that in the park battle. Yeah, I definitely did. And so, anyways, congratulations goes to Canada's Wonderland for winning this park battle. Reply to me your thoughts on this video. And again, congratulations goes to Canada's Wonderland for winning this park battle. And make sure to stay tuned for more park battles coming soon to Coaster Plus Music 19. And I will see you in the next.